very good morning to you.
Hi there, yeah, how are you?
I'm very well, but I'm also slightly embarrassed, I have to say. I've been a fan of yours since the Fist of Fun days, Rahulistapa up the road from where we are at the moment. I did not know that you yourself had suffered from testicular cancer, and I was shocked to read that when I was reading up on this morning. Tell us a little bit about your experience.
Yeah, well, it just all happened last year, and it sort of came out of nowhere. I'm actually a little bit older than most people who get this. I was 53, I think, when I got it, and I just noticed one of my testicles was feeling a bit heavier and a bit stranger than usual, and as most men do, I kind of left it for a bit, thinking, feeling it was a bit embarrassing, and eventually I kind of thought I'll just go and get it checked out, and yeah, it was quite a long process. My doctor didn't think it was going to be cancer, but they take you in and give you a scan anyway. And there's lots of things it can be if you've got anything unusual happening down there. So if you do have anything, just go straight to your GP and they will check you out. They scanned me, they found something in there, didn't know what it was, but they decided they had to take it out. And once they'd taken it out, they discovered it was cancer. So it was a weird thing to happen, and it took me by surprise. I wasn't. No one's had cancer in my family, and I sort of didn't think anything like this would happen to me. I've even done testicular cancer campaigns in the past, yeah. So, but it's actually so treatable. I mean, the treatment often is to remove the testicle, but if it's done before it spreads, yeah, it's 99% of people survive this cancer. So it's sort of, if you're going to get cancer, it's not a bad one to get, but also you can.
No, totally.
Guys can help themselves by checking themselves just regularly, and anything that's an unusual.
Just on that, Richard. I mean, given that traditionally, men have generally spent quite a lot of time in that region. I mean, I'm just wondering why we're so bad at doing the checks that you yourself did that led to finding out you had testicular cancer.
Yeah, I know. I'm still almost the same now, even after I've had it. It's just something weird about the male psyche, and we have to overcome it. As a comedian, I talk about subjects, and I've talked about these subjects a lot. So it's sort of funny that this sort of thing, this has happened to me, or ironic, this has happened to me. And I've always been encouraging men to talk about things. I think we sort of try to man up, or we think there's some sort of weakness in going to the doctor. Or I was feeling, COVID was rife at the time, and I didn't want to waste the NHS's time with something like this. So, there's loads of excuses you can make, and it's embarrassing. And I think with your testicles, they're so associated with manliness, which is crazy when you think about it, that you're meant to be tough or strong because they're the weakest part of the human body, and a man can be felled by a toddler if a toddler runs into them. So, it's weird that we associate with manliness, but I think men just have to overcome this embarrassment and talk. And
How's the comedy helped you with this, Rich? I mean, has it? I mean, I understand that you've got your new book, Can I Have My Ball Back? Which I think we can understand the title there. I mean, has the humour actually managed to help you?
Yeah, definitely. I think with everything, I think being able to laugh at it is a great thing, and being able to talk about it. And I think I was very open about it on Twitter almost straight away, and that's very helpful to other people. But I think there's a lot of funny stuff, and the book is a very funny book. Mainly, there's obviously some moments of concern and worry as well. But I think by looking at a serious subject in a comedic way, you're laughing in the face of cancer, which is not a bad thing. I think that's the only power we have against many cancers. And I think it just having a positive attitude, it made me really reassess everything. I kind of, for a moment, I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to die, and I've got young kids, and so it was very worrying. But you get your priorities right. But I think by being able to laugh at it, and people do still find it funny. That strangers on Twitter will make jokes about it to me straight away, and I don't mind at all, because I think that's fine. And if you don't want to laugh about it, that's also fine. But I think having a positive attitude really helps.
Richard, I just remember the line from that American comedy Veep: check him, don't neglect him. It sums it up well. Richard Herring, thank you so much, and thanks for all the laughs over the years. You've provided me with plenty. I really appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.